Hello subscribers, I wanted to give you a quick update on my RPG Fortaeverse that I've been working on. So as you know, I've been working on the quests and I'm going to demonstrate how they work right now. I've also been working on leveling up characters based on experience they receive. And I've also incorporated, partially at least, two more voice actors, and I will talk about them as well. But we're going to move on to an area which I added a new mechanism to walk. So before it would show you the different areas you knew about, but I also added an option called go to coordinates, and it allows you to type in an exact coordinate in case you know what it is, and then your party is going to walk toward that location as long as you can reach it, and that'll be that. So I am going to be quiet during certain moments in case some of the characters decide to speak, and then you can hear their voice acting.
Look, fellas.
So that was Scott, one of the new voice actors. He did the swindler personality. Okay, so there's someone here that we're going to parlay with. His name is Sal. So the way this works when you're parlaying with someone, you just type in a keyword and they'll respond if they know what that keyword is. Oh, and here we can hear a random horse and buggy going by. I'll let that finish. Okay, so for NPCs that do have quests, you can simply say quest. And so Sal says, "Hello adventurers, I'm in need of service. My wife has lost a precious heirloom, a jeweled necklace that her father gave to her. He recently passed away, so is our only remaining physical reminder of him. If you can find it and return it to me, I will reward you well. Will you please do this for me, brave adventurers, and accept the quest?" Now, if you look at this, this is in all caps and it's green. So certain times you're going to be able to know what keywords to type in based on how they respond. Kind of like Ultima 6, if you're familiar at all with that game. There was a way where it would show you the words you can type. So here's an example. So we're going to type in accept. And he says, "Excellent, I'm looking forward to seeing you again." Now, just to demonstrate, if I type quest again, he doesn't ask you to accept again. So the computer remembers that you've already accepted, and he just reminds you, "Did you forget already? I'm in need of service, blah, blah, blah." Okay, so we've accepted the quest. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find this item, which I already know where it's at because I programmed it, obviously. So we're going to go to these coordinates. We're going to find it at the marketplace. So no one discovered it right off the bat. So what we're going to do is do a search here, and one of my party members will eventually find it.
Give it to me.
Okay, so that was Garrison, another one of my volunteer voice actors. He is playing, I believe, the Ranger. Let's see. Yeah, so what we're going to do is have him pick it up. And then you can see right there, Sal's lost necklace.
I'd love to.
Okay, so he picked it up. So now we're going to go back and give it back to Sal. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen here because I'm going to remain silent for a minute when I do it. But basically, when I complete this quest, I'm going to get some money and some experience. And the carriage is passing again. Okay, so when I get the experience, I've made it where it's going to level up all my level 1 party members. So you're going to hear them level up similar to how Wizardry 8 did it. And that took a little bit of programming trickery to do, but I finally got that working. So let's go ahead and say quest again. And now you notice the message changed. He says, have you found the necklace? Because the computer knows now that we have the necklace. So the keyword there is found. So we'll say found, and then you're going to see what's going to happen here. And just listen to the sound effects as we wait for another horse and buggy to go by. Springfield's a busy town after all. Okay, here we go.
Improvement.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I kind of feel invincible.
Surprisingly, I think my skills have increased.
Great. Now I have to figure out what to increase.
Knowledge will give you power, but character, respect.
Okay, so all the party members just leveled up and they said their level up phrases, and eventually it's going to show little text bubbles for the level ups as well, like it does when they talk normally. And I got a little bug I got to work out with that. But you also heard a little bloom noise. That is the noise when you level up. And if you look at the messages down here, waiting for that to go by. If you look at the messages down here, you can see it says they gained 1 level. Now, if I go into the party member, actually he's on level 4 now. Okay, so I gave a lot of experience, but that's not normally going to happen, obviously.
How goes it, buddy?
Well, hello there.
And that's Retrospective Rose, by the way, another YouTuber who has volunteered. So I'm not going to give last names to the others, but this is the new voice actor that did the Swindler personality, and his name is Scott.
Hiya!
And then you heard Retrospective Rose, and then of course this is Garrison, who completed his quite a while ago.
What's up?
He's the sarcastic personality. So I want to show you one more set of quests, and in fact this time it's going to be a set, and it's going to be at the village hall. So I told party to go to village hall. That's where they're walking to right now. Okay, they've arrived. So now here's the village mayor. We're going to say quest. Now, the village mayor says, greetings, brave adventurers. We have the following quests that are outstanding. So here there's going to be multiple quests. And you can see there's some green and some red. Here, the first quest is there's a group of miscreants going around breaking laws. We need them to be killed as they have been found out to be murderers. The group appears to have 1 goblin thief, 1 human rogue, and 1 orc barbarian. Kill the group and come back for your reward. Do you accept miscreant's quest or reject miscreant's quest? And then he has another one. Think of Pool of Radiance, the AD&D game, where you're given a certain number of quests to complete, and as you complete those, the more will be created for you. So the hospital has a few injured adventurers that tried to complete some of our quests. If you can go there and help them fully recover, I shall reward you handsomely. Do you accept the hospital quest or reject the hospital quest? So let's just reject the miscreants quest. And I'm probably going to make these hyperlinks so that you don't have to actually type the text in. You could just click on them. Or I haven't done that yet. So let me just reject it. He says, understood, I will not mention this quest again. So if we say quest again, you'll notice it's dropped off the list, yet he's still saying, do you want to accept this hospital quest? So let's accept that one. He says, thank you for your service, come back after completing the quest. So I'm going to say quest. And now in yellow, it says your quest, and then the hospital, and basically he repeats what he said. Now I'm going to try to act like I completed it. Normally you'll do that by saying completed and then you'll put the quest name in. And the computer can't be tricked. It says, my sources tell me the quest has not yet been completed. So you won't be able to get around it. It's going to check and make sure you actually healed the people at the hospital. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So as I mentioned before, there's all kinds of different quests I'm going to have. So there's going to be a ridiculous number of types and just all over the place. You'll be able to explore and find them. And some will be unique to you. Some will be shared so that people compete. So anyway, this was just a demonstration on how these quests are going to work. So, and a little bit of the level up process. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.